He's been Superdome. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Mexico City Diablos and the New Orleans Saints. Taken about 7 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
On 2nd and 7, Haskins. Flushed out right. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Haskins will throw. Forced out to his left. He'll run it. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, not much there that time. And I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away and he winds up only picking up a yard or 2.
To throw again on 2nd down. Haskins. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. On play action, Haskins. He's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions, can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
An option handoff here to Dobbins. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Demario Davis on the tackle. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Saints' 42-yard line.
A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins. They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped.
2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
That's out to the left and complete. And a nice spin into some open field. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson. They'll buy some time right. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field, all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on them. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
They'll find Dobbins out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up first and goal.
3-yard line.
They'll try to run with Dobbins. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. From the 2 now, second and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal at the 2-yard line.
Jackson with a handoff to Dobbins on the option. And this time he is in.
Yes. Touchdown.
J.K. Dobbins. His first touchdown on the year. And his guys have taken a first quarter lead.
The kick is good.
It's up and good, and it'll give his guys a 7-0 lead.
Outlaws 7. Saints nothing.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start first and 10. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Brings up second and
so the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on second and 12. Out of the shotgun, Haskins. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
On first down, it's Haskins escaping the pressure right. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, second down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Again on second and 10, it's Haskins. Caught by the former Gator, Antonio Callaway. Able to rip up a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 22 yards there, a first down. They go play action now. Haskins. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
On second down, Kamara. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
Down and 9.
So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Score, Diablos 7, Saints nothing.
So third down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. From the gun, it's Haskins. And he connects with Ertz. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A Saints first down there on a gain of 11.
For the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
On 2nd down, it's Logan, and he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. They'll run it with Kamara, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Lutz with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
They'll take over 1st down and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
Now on 2nd and 13. Jackson, he gets this underneath to Dobbins. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25.
A 3-yard gain on the play brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. They're going for it with Dobbins. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Jackson from the shotgun. From the right side, complete to Williams. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5, brings up 2nd and 5.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
Flush to his right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. Well, prior to that, he had hit his first 6 passes to start the game, so on a nice little run to begin.
It feels like this offense has carried its dress rehearsal into the game. You know, because you do practice it, you do go through it, and in this case, it is clicking exactly like they drew it up.
Oh, they let Andrews try to run, and he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41.
Intended for Mark Andrews.
4th down now after a loss of 2.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. And the Saints will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
This is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off about the 31. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
That's going to be caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
At the 2-yard line.
That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. And with a play clock getting closer to 0, John Harbaugh is going to call a timeout, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Jackson going to run, and this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Second and goal, here's the option. Jackson going to throw quickly here, complete. And he'll get nothing out of that one. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. They'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. From the gun, it's Jackson. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, all right, because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right. It felt like a matter of time, and you got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what they saw on tape.
Out of bounds.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he gets up near the 25 to about the 24 before going out of bounds. It's a first down on a gain of 10. So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. Play action. Haskins. Pressure gets to Haskins, and down he goes. So a touchdown apiece. That's what we have to show at halftime as they head to the locker room. 7-7 our score. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece. 7-7 our score. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And the half will begin with a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told them, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
On second down, a run with Dobbins. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd and 1, Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. Oh, ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off around the 27. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Yes, the old tip drill works to perfection there.
You're bringing back great memories. Used to love that drill. And a lot of times in practice, you work on it, not just one tip, but multiple tips, just in case the ball stays in the air for a while. Having awareness and the ability to go up and grab it, and then you want to get some blocking support and end up in the opposite end zone.
In that tip drill, what do you yell?
For us, it was Oski. Okay, Oski was an interception.
For different teams.
Different teams have different ways of doing it. I've heard bingo, jackpot. The worst I ever heard, though, was Frankenstein. You don't want it to be a three-syllable word. Yeah. You want to get it right down and go. Oski is really the preferred word.
Oski. A nice-looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. And he'll be taken down by the face mask, it appeared. And, yes, out come the flags. A big play that time on the catch and run. 34 yards. Play action. Now Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked up by Crown Alexander. He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late. And that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
Now after the turnover, here's Haskins. And he's got this one complete to Callaway. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Antonio Callaway, 92 yards. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Well, they were back in the shadows of their own goalpost, and that flipped quickly.
So much for playing it safe. I mean, a conservative, easy call, run the football, take care of it, create some space, pump the ball away. But no, let's throw it. And sometimes a defense's aggressiveness is used against them because when you've got people backed up, your natural inclination is to try and really force them back. And sometimes they get burned that way.
And they got burned there.
They'll take over first down and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, and what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide?
And he's taken down here by the Saints. Trey Hendrickson. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
It's second down.
Throwing on second and long. Jackson flushed out right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Jackson on third and long. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off around the 37. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Haskins to throw it. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Well, we knew this guy wasn't especially fleet of foot, but he tried to conjure up some escapability, but there was no way he was getting away on that one.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Here's Haskins out of the gun. Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. And he gets it down to the 32. 14 yards, but they're still well shy of a first as that leads to 4th down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. They'll try and run for it. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They stay on the ground. This time it's Kamara. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
On 2nd and 12, Haskins. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long.
Third down.
False start there. That will set the offense back 5 yards.
Brandon, the lineman certainly flinched there before the snap. A good call.
So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. Third and long. Operating from the gun. Haskins. And yet again, Haskins is intercepted. Third time. Picked up by Patrick Queen. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Wow, between last week and this week, that's now 8 interceptions. 5 a week ago, now 3 here.
Well, he is so lucky that one of the defense coordinators I played for, a man named Ken Donahue, is not there right now. Because he saw that happen during his coaching career, and he grabbed a quarterback in the midst of a streak like this and said, tell you what, son, why don't you throw it to the defensive guys, and let's see if our receivers can intercept it.
Well, he's got to figure something out because the current formula is not working. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Looking to throw again on second down. Jackson. It's caught on the right side. Williams.
Jackson's pass.
It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Diablos.
From the gun, Jackson. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. That one good for 12 yards. And it'll give him a fresh set of downs.
And the Mexico City first down. That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Saints 21, Diablos 7.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. Open man is Duvernay. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Down, Mexico City.
Option play, and they'll hand to Dobbins. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up second and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
From the gun, Jackson. That's taken in by Duvernay. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
Complete to Devin Duvernay. That's a gain of 4. Brings up third and inches.
The offense on third down tonight, they've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. They're looking at third and a few inches. To a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a fourth down.
It's now fourth down.
Dobbins running out of the gun, and he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on fourth down.
First down, Diablos.
This time, Jackson will throw it. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to run again.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on first and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Second and 8 coming up. This time he'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down. This offense so far on third down, it's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
Here's a quick throw left side to start things out. Oh, now he's stripped. He lost the football. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown.
Touchdown.
This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark.
No doubt about it. And you know that's all they discussed. How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get our team going? This definitely qualifies.
It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now.
Saints 21, Diablos 14.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Taken about 7 yards deep, and it'll come out. To the 25 as he will not attempt a return.
25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Another important fourth quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. Kamara's got the first down and then some. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And did he get in? No. Down at the 1-yard line. Big play there out of Kamara. 74 yards.
Goal at the 1.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Trying to pound it in, Kamara. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll try to run this one in. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
We all know how much running backs love getting the ball down near the goal line. They think they're going to find a way into the end zone. He hasn't had that kind of luck so far. Ends up not getting in on the last 2 carries. You know he's going to be upset about a missed opportunity.
And he pushed forward, but I don't think it's enough. He's going to be about a yard short.
2-yard gain. It's now 4th and goal.
They run again with Logan. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. What a great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead. Lutz good on the extra point. And the lead now up to 14. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Return on this one is the fair catch, a signal for and taken.
They'll take over 1st down and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. He's going to try and go deep again. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Devin Duvernay, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
And this offense on 3rd down today, just 1 conversion and 8 tries. Not good. This is 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun, Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Rolling to his right. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So it's our visitors with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Devin Duvernay, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well.
It's caught inside the 25. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. They give him a gain of 38. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line. Well, all I can do up here is just shake my head. I mean, 6 interceptions. I cannot imagine what he's thinking between the ears right now.
Well, just think of how it is for his teammates, because after the first few, you know they're going over to him, hey, we'll get them next time. Now they're probably a little bit frustrated. And if you're a receiver, you're thinking to yourself, any ball that's in the air, you become receiver and defensive back. You've got to go compete for the ball so you don't get another one picked off.
And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. A big hitter there, a 1st down gain of 26 yards.
10 at the 32-yard line.
Staying on the ground on 1st with Kamara. And he'll work this one up to about the 38.
On the carry.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
A man who's been busy this afternoon. It's Kamara again. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. They'll run it here with Logan. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line.
33, the ball.
Give the tackle to Hassan Reddick.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up up 2nd and 8.
So this one a victory here for New Orleans. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So for New Orleans, they move back over 500 now at 4-3. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Carolina Panthers. Meanwhile, for our visitors, the struggles intensify as they drop to 2-6 now on the year. And they'll be back home next week as they're set to take on the Cincinnati Bengals.